Okay, and this time I know I'm recording because the number is counting upwards. Welcome to State of Decay 2, episode 45 of the Nightmare Zone series. We just got to Mayor Valley, and that means we're going to start up where we left off and continue building the base. Kind of in a situation where I really want to start getting the food production going because we're going to eat like a ton of food, but at the same time, I haven't decided if we're going to go with a large facility or a small facility for food. But, we're going to be finding out pretty soon because process of elimination will start. A while ago, someone said that a lot of my base designs are extremely repetitive looking, and a lot of the time that's because once you put in the facilities that are absolutely necessary, like the medical facility, workshop, stuff like that, then you find that you have mostly occupied the slots. There's not a lot of slots left. That's just how it tends to work. There's kind of like this jigsaw puzzle effect. There's really not a lot of bases that are like Jurassic Junction where you can satisfy all of the primary needs and then still have additional facilities left over. But, we'll see. Like, for example, let's see how much food we're losing. Yeah, we're losing 10.5 per day, which is a ton. So, let's just build the stuff that's really logical. So, obviously, we're going to have a workshop. I'm surprised we're not at... Where are our beds coming from? Oh, yeah, we have the bunk room. 5 bunk rooms. So we're definitely gonna have... Okay, let's tear this one down, because that'll keep us positive. Let's put in the medical facility, because we absolutely are gonna have one of those. We're absolutely going to have a trade post. Not a field hut. What? We have a sheriff? Oh, yeah, we have a sheriff currently. So we need to demote this guy.
It's good to see you alive.
So guess who's no longer in charge of this team? That'd be you.
He's such a jerk.
I like the idea of the group taking a new direction. I'll step down.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get... Let's get the, what order do I want to do this in? It would be safer to just get the sniper tower up, but then we'll have to kind of bounce back and forth between our... How many builders do we have? Okay, we actually have 2 builders, so it just means we'll have more people that will need to re-level up back to hero. So this is the safer way to do it. Sniper tower. This is probably not going to stay. But it's going to stay while we are building the rest of the base.
Our problem. Uh-huh.
That's like right off my wish list.
What are they talking about? The pyro launcher. This guy's beat up. Let's go ahead and send this guy. Where's our... The storage locker is at the very... So it should be deeper over here. Okay, here it is. Well, let's reload first. And I guess we'll play as Caleb since he got demoted. He's going to need any standing that we get. That's fine. Let's go get a pyro launcher. Pyro launcher. An upgrade to better stamina items. Oh, how's his weapon doing? His weapon is fine. Okay, So what would we use this last small facility for? Well, no, we have 2 small facilities. So I think it's fine to use one of these as a garden. I don't see any harm in that. And we can always change it if we want. Could we build here? Possibly the auto shop? Or a staging area? There is the lounge. Not sure. Let me just... I don't need to make the decision right now.
We got too many butts here and not enough funds.
So what we're gonna go do... Where's my car at? Not the Trekker. We're gonna go out scouting while the base is under construction. And reveal the map, because that's just one of the first things I like to do. And while we're out there, we will... Let's call one more fuel thing in. I have to say, I do enjoy having all these parking spaces. And while we're out there, we need 2 bedding outposts in order to counter our -3 beds. Let's just, let's start over here.
Nothing like a job.
Can I get up over here? Okay, good, I can. So I'm actually recording this episode the same day. I'm trying to get the show back on schedule. I've been falling behind on a lot of things, and a lot of it has to do with not staying ahead of the Nightmare Zone episodes. Looks like we found a plague guard. And multiple plague guards.
Plague zombies in all directions. Better be careful.
So let's just follow the main road and begin revealing. When I get to an area that doesn't have a lot of zombies, we can check our building status. Or over here looks fairly quiet. Nope, they're still coming, so I gotta keep driving. Let's just get an upgrade going. 1, 2. And it should be fine that we're in the red because we had a siege recently. You know, one of the things I didn't address about the Undead Labs Future State of Decay stream is they actually talked a bit about the darkness and how they did, they increased the difficulty to see in nighttime. There we go, those did reveal. I was wondering if they would reveal or not. And they talked about trying to adjust the darkness bit so that it looks better on TVs. Like, they said that they don't necessarily want to make the game easier to see in, but they also recognize that some TVs are they're just not handling the darkness very well. It's like basically practically opaque. So perhaps you will see an adjustment to darkness. One where, you know, maybe it'll be a little bit easier to make out things in the dark, but it sounds like it's still going to be quite dark. Like we found another plague heart. And I need to turn off my computer's audio. Am I missing anything over there? No, I'm not. We're good. Another plague heart. Oh man, you gotta love this vehicle. Little stroll through the area and all the things get revealed. One of these houses right here. Oh, never mind. We got a plague guard here. We'll keep looking. Gonna need to refuel pretty soon, though. There were a few buildings that we missed, but we can do like a second pass. Since obviously we're going to wind up driving through these areas multiple times. I'm not sure I'll be able to get to those ones, so let me drive a little closer to them. Yeah, it looks like we got to get closer. There we go. Am I playing as Mackie? No. It'd be nice to be even the Mackie right now for though. We found a group of people. I guess we'll see what they want, because we do have to help people where possible. So let's see. Hungry survivors. Freaky feeling. Help Eli with his feral problem, huh? I guess they're kind of calling in a exterminator, I suppose you could say.
Damn. Locked. Well, that was loud.
We gotta stop them. Oh, didn't get him in time. Well, we can just go in there and fight alongside them. They'll provide us some backup. I wonder if these guys are a specific group of survivors because they are inhabiting a home base. I believe the way it works is if they're inhabiting a home base, they're a special group of survivors. Sounds like we got a feral.
Fantastic.
Pyro launcher already. Oh my god, he's T-posing. Well, he's like almost T-posing. He's going into like kind of like the default model display mode. Like model rig mode. Game is clearly working. Oh, look at that, that's interesting. You don't get to see his belly too often. He's got like a lot of body damage on him. He's got like it's like he's been clawed by some type of animal. Like, did he get bit on his like neck or something? Did he get in his like arm area? It's interesting that he's got the very animalistic looking damage on his body. Especially those. There's really deep, like it's like a bear mauled him or something. Is it self-inflicted? Like, did he use his own claws? Like, did another feral attack him? Because, I mean, obviously a human wouldn't cause that kind of damage. Like, a survivor wouldn't cause that kind of damage to him. Interesting.
Please, come on in.
Okay, so we can threaten these guys, so I'm guessing that means they're not a unique.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Okay, sure.
Oh, that actually completed the quest for him. We killed the feral. Let's see what our neighbors are like. Got Natalie, who doesn't have a skill. Potential recruit.
Oh, hey.
Eli doesn't have a skill. Potential recruit. Yeah, he kind of like spooked me when I saw him. Like, who the fuck is that? Don't demonetize me, you two. That just slipped out. Normally they'll let me drop one F-bomb. Where's the third person? Doesn't help that it's like so hard to see.
Hi.
Let's just see what they're selling, and then I'm getting out of here.
I guess so.
And we won't know until they're allied, because they're currently, their selection is very limited. Now we can refuel. Continue on. You can also check the, oh, there you go, this got completed, that's good. So we should be able to just demote. I'm gonna have to go back to base to demote him. Didn't think that it would be done so quickly. Let's just install the mods. Something to keep our guys busy. Okay, we gotta head back to base so we can go through the demotion process. And because we're swinging back, let's go ahead and reveal those locations. How many? We've only been recording 17 minutes. Like, normally that takes over 30 minutes to build. I guess our morale was higher than I thought.
Twain here, talking with somebody who wants to share a reminder of how far we've come.
Oh, we get to hear from Lily.
Some of you don't know that the network started as just a few survivors holed up in a little church. I'm here today because of those survivors. My father, my brother Jacob, Marcus, Ed, Maya, even Alan. They aren't all here to see what we've accomplished. But I know they'd be proud of all of you.
The only one of those guys who should absolutely be dead,
Helps me sleep.
like conclusively, is Alan Gunther, since he committed suicide. That's one thing that, when I criticized Heartland about, you know, I didn't think their characters were very good. The voice acting in State of Decay 1 is really rigid. There's no doubt about that. But the characters themselves are still more interesting. Like, Alan Gunther is a good example of a character that was kind of this, like, grouchy but very pragmatic guy. And in the end, despite him being, you know, not a very friendly person, it kind of demonstrated that you don't need to be friendly to be right, because there is an event where Alan's concerns, I mean, I'm going to speak kind of ambiguously about it because I do intend to do the State of Decay 1 playthrough, where some of Alan's concerns, they come to fruition. Okay, so when we passed through here, were there any buildings we missed? Yes, this one is missed. Oh, wait, no, that's just the opposite direction. That's past our base. Okay, so let's remark our base. Fortunately, we didn't ram into a bloater, as we have in the past. When looking at the map, I remember that from Season 1. Gosh, that's the real plague wall. You see that? Like, a man barely managed to thread the needle there. I keep getting paranoid that I'm missing a location. That's why I keep bringing the map up. We got these like two plague hearts like right next to each other, like the guardian hearts or something. They're like the two towers. They're like, you shall not pass. Okay, this is going to be Eric's very, very brief time spent as leader.
Keep it up and we just might live through this. You've been working hard. It might be wise to let someone else take charge for a while. I'm reluctant to step down. It might just be the right thing to do.
As long as we keep making smart decisions.
He said, now we need a trader. Mina is our only trader. It's gonna take 24 minutes to build. Let's go ahead and get this building. Because level 2 is... that at least gets our guys healing from injuries. So, one thing I wish is that we could replace these with Red Talon equivalents, because it's like, these are just so inefficient. It's like 1 ammo for 2 zombie threat, 1 ammo for 2 zombie threat, or 1 ammo, and I guess in this case 1 material for 6 zombie threat. Definitely not nearly as good of a deal. Anyways, let's go get another fuel can. Doing okay on fuel.
So, we got a favor to ask. Can you swing by?
The grease monkeys. Wow, they're on the other side of the area, that's for sure. Yeah, this area is like super infested. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Jeez. A lot. So the grease monkeys, their quest takes a while to expire, so I'm in no hurry to help them. Might as well go in the opposite direction this time. Oh, that's a bloater over there, so let's avoid him. I'm leaning towards installing the auto shop for the fuel economy, but we could also use the staging area in order to remove our material losses, which would make it a lot easier to choose our material outposts. Wouldn't be unnecessary, so we could be more flexible with outposts. Oh, overshot. All of our guys are finally starting to get back in the game. They probably got a little beat up from all of that siege that I wasn't participating as aggressively as I could have been. Hey, yes, oh, another plague art. I love being able to reveal the map pretty comfortably in one episode. It's a really good feeling. All we gotta do is just drive down the main roads. I mean, there may be a few side areas that are beyond the reach, but for the most part, drive down the road. Hey, look at that. It's weird how sometimes it feels like the vehicle has a really long range and sometimes it doesn't. I think it has to do, when people talk about it has to do with vehicle speed, I think that is attached to a greater issue. I think it's an issue of lag, and I think vehicle speed makes it easier for it to get wonky due to lag. Oh yeah, we also need to pick a location. How about right there? Why not? How much influence do we have? Oh, we've got 4,500. We got plenty of influence. Well, let me think about what. I don't think it'll matter. I think this is fine. Let me mark that screamer who appears to have been attracted to this area. Swordplay maxed. That means I can use the execution. Surprised that wasn't considered a headshot. Oh, we got a Juggernaut horde. Means it's time to get in the car and get the heck out of here. They want this real estate, they can have it. I'm not tripping, I will come back for it later. Next, I want to reveal this kind of residential area in the middle. Possibly refuel while we're there, too. Visibility's returning, which is always nice. Did you not reveal that building? Oh. Hey, let's get this field back up. Guy's getting a little nosy. Nope, he's gonna get to me. Oh no! Ah. It's little things like that that start to drive me nuts about State of Decay. It's just those, it's the little things. It's not so much the big things. It's the little continuous things that annoy me about State of Decay. How did we not reveal that one specific building right there? And it happened to be a plague guard on top of that. A good thing we did take a moment to reveal it. Okay, where did we want to go next? Here. Somehow we didn't reveal that building either. Now let's go here. And we've almost revealed the whole map, I'm pretty sure. And we still have not chosen any new locations for our bedding outpost. We keep getting chased away by the zombies. No rest for the weary, as they say. Whoa, let's not bang up the car more. Another plague guard. Looks like we need to sweep two areas here, because I don't think we have the range to get them both in one pass. So first we'll sweep close to the river. Near the Mazzara farm. I'll speak of the devil. And Mazzara farm on our left. Let me go back to the Mazzara farm. Let me tell you something that annoys the crap out of me about it. Look at the roof. Like, you see all the, like, algae growing on the roof? It's like, man, I just want to pressure wash it so bad and get that algae off the roof. It just annoys me so much seeing it. Okay, let's head towards Squillones. My primary community, my standard zone community, they've been crashing at Squillones for so long. How'd those two buildings? Look at those two. Those two buildings didn't get revealed. Let's go get them. Kind of quiet here. Like, we might be able to repair while we're here. Handful of zombies. We can deal with it. Especially if none of them scream. One thing I'll say is, if your vehicle is steaming like this and you're using a repair kit, it definitely needs at least two. Like, one, yes, it stops steaming, but it's still pretty damaged at one repair kit. Because it seems like I would estimate steaming is like 50% condition remaining. You'd think that maybe steaming is like 75% condition remaining. No, it's like basically half dead once it's steaming. Another plague art, yep. Nice, garden level 3 is active. Let's get this going so that we can immediately start neutralizing our food losses. Okay, we need to reveal something in that area.
Wonderful.
Also the gearheads. I guess we can do the gearheads quest while we're here.
Have a good one.
Here we go. Yep.
Mechanics. I'm teaching our newbie the ropes. Well,
Yeah, what's funny, a little bit of deja vu. Last time...
Fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Where's the vehicle at? Normally it's not that far away.
so you're like a car mechanic or something? That's right. I want to set up shop and get some of the busted cars around here working again. Gotta do something, yeah? Uh-huh.
Last time we had the Rousey protocols open. The grease monkey guys, they actually died last time. This one's a trick. See that? It's a wooden fence that goes into a metal fence.
Step on it already.
Very easy to not notice that and think you can drive through it. I'll always remember that area. We might have a
Incoming.
bit of combat coming in here. It looks like we can go quiet and deal with them. Screamer in that mix. See if we can just burn them. Let's keep these in sync. Good old pyro launcher.
Man, our truck is trashed. Let's hope the parts are still there. I think this is what we're
There you
looking
go,
for.
45 parts.
Excellent.
Now we just got to get them back home. Could have been much hairier if we just kind of went in and tried to get the parts. Okay.
Much obliged. Good to see ya. I think we can help each other out. All right.
Let's buy this and this. Do we want the fuel? Yeah, we'll take the fuel.
Hey, you. I'm looking to do some trading. Okay.
Let's go ahead and throw another one of these. I think it just roared. I don't think it actually detected us. Could we refuel? Oh, we can. Especially because it's quiet right now. Good. So let's continue scouting. Right over here next. We're almost done. Random juggernaut just out in the field. Doesn't look like it's attached to a plague horde either. Oh, can we get more buildings going? Yes, we can. Get that to level 3. Ah, we just beat up our vehicle some more. Found, geez, 2 plague guards there. Wow. I was just mentally, just mentally, I was thinking, yeah, you know, we haven't had any infestations. Of course, the game is self-aware, so it was reading my my alpha waves or my beta waves, whichever the one that's associated with thinking. Whichever brain waves it is, it was detecting them.
Plague heart can't be far away.
Another plague guard. I'm hoping that we'll be able to take one of these residential homes up here. Is that a hostile community? Yes, so we got some grumpy guys. Let's take this house. Because it's, even though there's a plague art nearby, it's still pretty quiet here.
I need to stake a claim on this place. Pronto. Not a shambling corpse to be seen. The outpost is
Good.
up and running.
Oh yeah, this place was pre-looted already. So all we got to do now is, I think that's everything. I think we've basically revealed the area except for maybe this building here. There might be a few stragglers. So let's go establish another outpost. And then tomorrow we'll start killing plague arts again. Where would I want another outpost? Maybe in that area. It'll probably be killing plague guards, doing quests to follow the Rouse protocols, and establishing the rest of the outposts. I won't know which outposts I need until we actually finish the base, though. Okay, we got it. I want a base in this general area. God, we just put 2 repair kits in and it's already steaming again. Jeez. Vehicles are so fragile in Nightmare Zone. Speaking of which, maybe... we don't have the manpower for it. Because we could take the ability to improve the strength of our vehicles so that they don't break as easily. So they don't break down. How about... Oh yeah, we wanted one of these. Let's go claim that. I guess I'll put it in this one in the comments section. I will begin putting a thread up for more suggestions for killing plague hearts. I mean, if I don't, you know, look at that. We're actually from steaming to smoking. We've barely even hit anything else. Feral. Hopefully he gets bored and doesn't follow us all the way here.
When a plan is right, it's right.
Although we could choose a further away. We could choose this one, for example. Oh man, I almost crashed into that. That would not have been good for the vehicle at this durability level.
Can't do it. Wonder if I'm gonna have room for everything. Still got company.
Oh, I can't believe the second it hit me. I specifically did not dodge because I knew the swing would be out of range. I didn't know it had a second attack though.
The outpost is up and running.
Go make some more ammo. Okay, our materials were under 25, so that's good. That means that we're not going to lose any more materials. And we're producing 1.5 food, so we're still slightly negative, but not too bad. What's our material losses at the moment? Losing 3 per day? It's gonna be 4 once that's done. Oh yeah, let's bring some repair kits in. But get out of my way. Okay, looks like I'll build 2 repair kits. Get the car tuned up, then we'll head back to base and probably end the episode because that kind of ends this phase of getting into the new area. And I don't want to start killing the plague arts until we have a nice fresh episode. A lot of junk around the base.
That's a wrap, people.
Nice. Now we should be... actually, let's hold off on building the trade, not the trade, the auto shop. Let's make sure we get some more materials first. Looks like the broken Trekker might actually come into play. We haven't used the Trekker in a long time, but we're actually going to need building materials for a change. Probably because this has more facilities that you actually build stuff in compared to the strip mall. Okay. That's all fine. How's his... about halfway there?
Did everyone behave while I was gone?
I'm gonna arm up on some of the, some gear to do... I just want to clear out the area. Okay, so here's our first horde, which doesn't seem like it... Okay, it's possible that we killed some of the other members of the horde at random. Oh, I see. So these guys are all here because of the Plague Guard is generating the horde patrols. Also a pretty good way to get our influence, or not our influence, but our... There's a second bolt there. Yes, there is. If they want to introduce the plague zombies into the regular game, without them becoming kind of like, you know, like the plague zombies are everywhere, one of the things they could do is make it so that the freak zombies that are close to a plague heart, like the heart kind of converts them. So like, you know, these freaks here, like they would be plague freaks, but the ones that are further away, they would be normal. That's one way you could do it. That's clearly a freak or a horde in the soccer field. Let's go ahead and toss a grenade on them, burn them. Pretty good throw. Got most of them except for the armor zombies since they are immune. Kind of awkward shooting upwards. That's one thing about the crossbows. shooting upwards feels weird because you get so accustomed to needing to fire above them. He slashed his throat with a blunt object. That's funny. Okay, the horde disappeared. Guess they dispersed or something.
Who's going on a meds run? We need him badly.
We have a little time left. We have 51 minutes, and we do have that, so... Or we're 51 minutes in, so we can call some traders in. Let's call in for meds.
A new arrival wants to do some business.
And let's see what we have to sell as well.
Ready to trade?
If anything. We should have some stuff to sell, considering we... I bet some of the rare containers had some valuables. Sell one of those. Sell one of our mini bars. Wow. I wonder why they have to travel to our base. Like, why can't they just basically appear at our base? Why do we gotta wait? Guess we'll pick these guys off while we're waiting. Oh, that wasn't a kill shot? What are they doing?
We're doing great.
Heard the Pharaoh, but it felt like it was a decent ways off. What is this trader doing? Don't walk, run! Look at this guy. Just stop there.
I think we can help each other out.
Cool. Sounds good.
Come and get it. What do you say to a bit of barter?
Just stay near the car, honestly. I mean, he's gonna walk around who knows where, but honestly, just him being next to the car, that's A-okay with
We can help
me.
each other out.
Yeah, sure.
See if he has anything else interesting. I don't want any of those. Or those. Let's call in a food trader.
Looks like someone's on our doorstep ready to trade.
Of course, oh, that's an area I haven't revealed.
Food for trade.
While they take their sweet time to get here, we will go and reveal that. Very nice. Okay, luckily we didn't get stuck. The feral on us, so let's switch to the pyro launcher. Now I see the feral over there, I guess. He's gonna detect that survivor.
Do you want to meet up?
Somehow the survivor is actually just walking past him like it's not even a thing. The Juggernaut Horde, wow. At least this one's moving with a purpose.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
Of course.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
Sure, sounds good.
Oh, that's pretty convenient. Our drop-off point is just right there.
Let's haggle.
Of course. I feel better knowing we have friends like these around.
I think we can help each other out.
Sure, sounds good.
Do I want those books, cooking and gardening? One, yeah, we only have one copy of each.
I think we can help each other out.
Sure, sounds good.
Probably good enough. Her name is Tifa.
Still at it, huh?
Definitely doesn't look like Tifa.
I'm looking to do some trading.
What's her, we can't inspect her so we can't see her full name. See how our sniper tower is gonna look. Whoa, whoa. Right, we can walk out of the building. Yeah, I think this is gonna work pretty good. They've got a good view of the area that was kind of a trouble spot. And yeah, we'll end the episode there, because we're down to 2,000 influence. We'll save what we've got. It stocked our base up a good bit. So, we scouted the entire map, or basically the map. There might be a few straggler areas. Wiped out a few nearby enemies that were getting too close for comfort. And yeah, we discovered a hostile enclave right next to 2 plague guards, so we should be able to lure the plague guards in to deal with them. Still need to finish up the base before we build this, because it requires 20. We don't want to be at 0. I might next episode call in a material guy, just so that we can get the thing building. This is a 3. This can come down. I'm not sure what I want to put in place of it, though. Because I don't want to lose 3. Look at that, we're losing 4 ammo a day. I don't want to lose 4 ammo a day from that. At any rate, that is that. Still got more to do, but you know, we're doing fine. At any rate, like this video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.